So Thanksgiving. I notice niggas don't do like holiday podcasts. Niggas think they too good to do holiday podcasts. Not a nigga like me. I'm a holiday type nigga. You fuck with holidays still? What's your favorite holiday?
You know what? I would actually say it's between Thanksgiving and Christmas. I would have to definitely say Christmas though, but I like Thanksgiving and Christmas because those are both times where you have family around and the family holidays. You really get everybody in the house during that time of year most of the time.
Head, I'm not even gonna ask you, but if you want to answer the question,
About what?
if you have a favorite holiday,
Valentine's Day.
why the fuck do you like Valentine's Day?
I don't. It's my least favorite day. One of my least favorite. That one and Christopher Columbus some bullshit. But let me think. My favorite holiday, I don't know. Probably I like Thanksgiving. I like Christmas. Not for the origin of it, but for what it represents in modern times. I guess it just family and getting together and shit. But it's all bullshit.
So we don't got to go down we are all three of us pretty much are aware of the whole original Thanksgiving story, right? We don't have to go through the how the separatists, the AKA Pilgrims, came to America and did all that
Slaughtered
fugazi
the
shit.
Indians and all that other good shit.
They came out here set tripping.
Yeah, you feel me? And set them up cold because it was like, we just trying to survive. I'm watching a TV show on Netflix, on Hulu right now. It's called La Brea. And it reminds me of Thanksgiving. Like it's a TV show on Hulu. It's called, like I said, it's called La Brea. And a sinkhole, like a interdimensional sinkhole forms in the center on La Brea, like by the tar pits. Mm-hmm. And people fall into this sinkhole and end up in 10,000 BC or 10,000 years ago.
Oh, wow. I have to watch that. I've passed that by a few times.
It's really good. It's really good. But it's like, so they're 10,000 years ago, or is it 10,000 BC? And I'm watching, them trying to survive, and it's people, living there, the settlers. And the whole time I find myself like, y'all need to kill these people now. The people who the whole TV show is about, like the white people that fell through the sinkhole. I'm like, y'all need to kill them now. We know how this story ends. And sure as shit, they're making their way to the natives, 10,000 years ago. They're making their way to the natives and asking them for help. And it's a woman who's offering help. And the older man is telling them, like, man, do not help these people. You know what I mean? They trying to survive the winters. This is around the Ice Age. So they trying to survive the winter. And now the native people are helping them. And I'm like, y'all finna get Thanksgiving again. Like,
y'all finna get Thanksgiving.
Thanksgiving
as a verb.
As a verb, bro. They finna slaughter y'all. And sure as shit, it's always that one motherfucking man who I don't trust them. It's like, bitch, this they land. And you coming over here with that bullshit about you don't trust somebody.
Exactly.
So,
exactly.
Long story short, it's a really good show. And it's funny because, no ceilings, GL. My nigga Pete is out for today, but I got my A1 says day one partner DJ Head.
Yeah.
And my manager and podcaster extraordinaire, Big Steel in the spot on the holiday.
Yeah.
On the holiday.
One thing I think that's very overrated about Thanksgiving, why do they have the ugliest bird and the worst tasting meat that has no taste to it, no kind of texture to it?
I have an answer for turkey. That.
Go ahead.
White people came up with it.
As they did everything else, because there's nothing appealing about a turkey. If you look at a turkey, it's literally the ugliest bird it is. It can't fly. It can't fly. There's no purpose to it. What is a turkey here for?
Other than for us to eat.
And they're ugly too, man. It's like the thing is.
So you only eat pretty food, my nigga?
I never seen a good looking bird.
Oh no. I'm a beef person, man. I love beef.
So you think cows are attractive still? Is that what you say?
No, I think they taste better though. They taste better for damn sure.
Who the fuck is braiding their food on attractiveness?
How it looks?
This cow don't stimulate my amygdala. So
it's an ugly bird though, bro.
What's a handsome bird?
It's just, you know what? Even the chicken is fucked up, bro.
That's what I said.
So you want all your food to be attractive animals?
Yeah, like, what do you mean?
No, I just don't want to eat no ugly shit though.
Still, what animal is not ugly?
Well, you know, all of them are ugly, but like a horse is kind of like a horse and a lion.
So you had when the last time you had a horse burger? Still,
no, not a horse burger. Actually, in some countries they do eat horses. In some countries they do eat horses, but actually
in some countries, Chris Moreau ass nigga.
Actually, in the Bible, it says this, bro. In the Bible, it's actually a couple of things you're not supposed to eat. You're not supposed to eat a pig. That's just not a Muslim thing. You're not supposed to eat pig. You're not supposed
I'm aware.
And you're not supposed to eat a horse either. But people eat horses. People actually eat insects as well.
You're not supposed to eat any animal of the split hoof. I get it. But that was also at a time where I feel like this is just me and this is my own remix of what the Bible has taught us. Okay, these things.
Type nigga, you remixing the Bible now, huh? God,
I'm not. Listen, it's just critical thought process.
Exactly. What's funny is me and Head stopped eating pork the same day. The same bet.
Same day.
The same bet.
Same bet. I ain't ate it since.
Me neither. We bet YB. We was at. Me and Head used to have this thing. We used to go to Chili's. It didn't matter, holiday, any day. We'd go to Chili's, right? We'd meet up at Chili's. And they used to have this maple bacon. Big ass thick cuts of fire. So we used to go all the time, right? So this time we take YB, young bruh, Camlo brother. So he goes with us. So we eating this bacon. He like, man, look at y'all eating that swine. Man, nobody listen to what the fuck you talking about, nigga. It's bacon fire. We fucking that bacon up.
That shit in your book, not ours.
Yeah, he was like, man, you're not even supposed to eat that shit. I said, nigga, ain't nobody Muslim, nigga. He like, y'all half-ass consider yourself Christian. I'm like, well, half-ass. He said, it said in that book. I said, nigga, it do not say it in that book. We like, if it said in the book, nigga, we won't eat it.
Bet.
That nigga went right to the page.
Leviticus.
Said, that's a bet. He said, is that a bet? That's a bet. So he goes right to the page and shows it. I was like,
and it's in the book of Leviticus. I never forget that shit.
Man, I'm gonna tell you this. I've been off the swine dog. I don't eat no pork chops. I don't eat no.
That shit just happened yesterday, nigga.
But I'm gonna tell you this though. Bacon is fire in the motherfucker. Every once in a while, I will eat me a sliver of bacon, dog. Especially this bacon I had in Oklahoma, bro. It was thick and it had like this maple syrup on it, bro. It was fire. It's just fire. And I think with bacon, you can get away a little bit because it fries so hard, dog. It takes all the germs and stuff up out of there. Because
it doesn't.
You know what I mean?
No, it doesn't.
The way you fry it and stuff, it takes all the little varmints and shit out of it. You know what I mean?
Hey, you a real heathen still. Like I get called a heathen, but you're like a real heathen. You encourage me to sell my soul. You telling me you can fry the bullshit out of bacon. You just a horrible influence.
You can't eat pork chops or pork roast, dog, but a little bit of bacon is cool.
Bro, what is wrong with you, man? You just okay. So look. So anyway, since that day, that was around 2009. We haven't ate pork since one day, just because we lost that bet.
Just because I'm not even standing on the Bible shit. I'm honoring the bet.
Yeah, we just lost the bet.
Yeah, here, turn your microphone down a little bit, man. You sound extra loud, dog. You just want to just drown.
I'm sorry, I got a professional setup over here.
Yeah, it's a top-notch setup, nigga.
Oh, yeah, it is. It's loud as hell. You're making the me and G drowning our shit out.
All right, so I thought I
want to be heard too.
Exactly. I'm important. I'm still. Okay, look. So I thought it'd be ill, right? Mm-hmm. I thought it'd be ill for this holiday. The only podcast you're going to get on the holiday, I thought it'd be ill to do like a rating for Thanksgiving food on a scale of 1 to 10 and give people stories if you have one on particular dishes.
Mm-hmm.
I thought that'd be cool.
That would be very cool because there's a lot of people out there that can't cook and always inviting somebody over their crib for Thanksgiving.
You an asshole, man.
And shout out to the niggas that show up to people's crib just to get plates to go home with. This is not a fucking restaurant.
I'm people.
Nigga, what's wrong with that? You don't want to feed people now? That's the whole point of Thanksgiving.
No, I'm going to tell you what pisses me off, dog, and more than anything else. You open your home up to someone, you obviously want them like at least be a little bit subtle and smooth with it. Don't just come in and be like, grab you a paper plate and start stacking shit. See, them people, you got to have a stack limit. You can only stack like a minimum.
You just ain't cooking enough as a black man.
You have to put rules on people, dog, and say no more than the 2-plate, 3-plate leave thing.
Why?
Because that's our food to eat.
Still,
That's
don't
our shit
nobody
for,
want to
the
keep Thanksgiving
leftovers and
food
shit,
after
dog.
Thanksgiving.
I do. I eat it all that week. I fuck macaroni and cheese up, yams up. I put me some shit in the microwave, and it's the best shit ever. Sometimes macaroni and cheese tastes even better the older it get.
Yeah, I fuck with it.
Yeah, you do, bro. Because
I don't think I've never
met
met anybody who's never had leftovers from Thanksgiving.
Because they gone in 2 or 3 days, and I need that to be me. I'm not. My whole thing is this, bro. People that come over, I call them user-monts. I got a name for him. User-mont. User-mont. He's a user-mont. They come over, they want to eat your food up, drink up all your shit, and go home. And they usually got food at their house, and they don't bring nothing. My thing is this: at least bring a loaf of bread or a thing of soda and look like you brought something to the table, dog. Don't just come over and eat up somebody's
you know
shit.
what? You know what? I'm gonna tell you some crazy shit, right? You probably one of the people. You low key what's wrong with society right now.
I swear to God, I was thinking that in my mind.
What's wrong with society? Because I don't want to feed the whole world?
No, because you want the optics instead of just some authentic shit.
No, that's not true.
Still, you just said you at least look like you're contributing, even if you're not. That's what you. So the problem is, listen, you said bring a loaf of bread, so at least it looks like you're bringing something, right?
At least
that's what you said,
nigga. Yeah.
Okay, but what I'm saying is those are optics. That's not actual benefit. That's not actually beneficial to anybody.
You know, the thing is, though, if you bring something, it shows that you care. And see,
no,
you
it don't.
Have to bring. Now, listen, I've invited y'all. Have always
the
been invited.
The day is called Thanksgiving, bro. What the fuck?
Gee, how many times have I made you a pie or some shit like that? If you ask me to, dog, I do that.
The day is called Thanksgiving, dog. What the fuck?
Still, it's some people that
it's my food. I want to eat all my food. It's my food. I want to keep my food for a couple weeks.
I make all this shit so people can enjoy themselves, bro. But I don't want the user monks come over.
You don't want them to enjoy themselves too much.
No, not too much, dog. They haven't earned that right.
Still, what do you want? What do you want? You want the human interaction? You want them to come over?
No,
and like,
yeah, I want them to come over. Do
my
whole thing is this: if I invite Head over and Glasses, we don't get to hang out like we used to hang out. So if I invite the little bro Head over, I want you to at least chill for 30 minutes, my nigga. Talk to a nigga. Then you grab you some plates and go home.
Let me ask you a question.
Plate limit.
Let me ask you a question.
You know what I'm saying? No, Head, y'all family, so y'all got y'all 5-plate limit. Y'all can take 5 plates.
Let me ask you a question.
Nigga not just cool, would he get 2 plates?
Based on what you just said. So if I come over for 30 minutes, that's all you want.
That's all I want. That's all I require, bro.
So does the time fluctuate depending on who the person is?
Yeah, it does.
Okay, so
if it's Glasses, you got to stay at least an hour. If it's you, Head, I'll expect an hour out of you too.
Do you tell people ahead of time that they have a time requirement for their walkthrough?
They should just know. They should just know. They just know what it is.
Girl, you sound like a woman, right?
No,
that did sound like a woman.
That's a very manly requirement.
It's a very masculine requirement.
I'm gonna tell you what my pops used to do, dog. My step pops. My auntie was walking out. She was a user month. She was walking in there. Go, come on. Well, I'll see y'all later. I'm about to go to my daddy slapped all them plates out of her hand. And she
it's
was
Thanksgiving.
Man, it's Thanksgiving, not a damn restaurant. It's not a buffet, bro. It's not no pickup shit like this where you just pick up some plates and leave.
All right, let me ask you a question. What if they paid you for the plate? Would you care?
That you can't pay for this plate. It's priceless,
bro.
It's principle, bro. It's a principle,
bro. What the fuck?
I'm gonna tell you too. If I catch you stealing pies, you be banned. You got a 1-year ban. You get caught stealing. My brother-in-law, his ban is up. He get to come to my house
for Thanksgiving.
Hell yeah, because I'm a cook. If you
I don't give a fuck
without asking,
you know how many good cooks there are still?
They can't fuck with me. They can go over their house.
What are you talking about?
They can go over their house. They can't come over mine doing that stealing shit.
So
because
then,
if you steal a pie,
how about this?
If you stealing bread or some shit like that, you're in trouble. Huh?
What if a nigga pre-bans himself and he just don't come anyway?
Well, that's cool too.
You said that's not cool. You want a nigga to come over and fraternize.
No, it's like this. It's like this. You don't have a requirement to come over, but if you do, you're going to follow my rules.
Your rules is a 1-plate minimum on Thanksgiving.
Bro, no, I didn't say it's a 1 plate. I said it depends on who you are.
Listen,
if you have a habit,
you know what?
If you have a habit of just coming and eating up every damn thing, because see, I'm gonna tell you about certain niggas. They'll come over and eat them a nice hearty meal, but still want to take more. And it's like, damn, my nigga.
Still, I don't know if this is your podcast personality. But every time I listen to you on the podcast, I almost think I'm like, I don't know this nigga.
No, that's just because I treat all my friends good. I'm not a bad dude. I give you the shirt off my back. You know that, but I'm not gonna let you just fuck my day up.
But you won't give a nigga 3 turkey wings.
Oh, I will give a nigga some turkey. See, you know I let people take food.
I'm just saying, because you should see. Head, tell this nigga how he sounds right now.
I told him how
I be crazy.
Bro,
I literally just told him how he sounds.
I'm gonna tell you this. That's everybody's pet peeve, dog. Because I'm gonna tell you this. It ain't usually just one person. It's usually 5 or 6 people that just stacking plates up, and they slick about it. They'll start up packing up one. They wrap it up in some foil, and then they take some to that nigga that's sitting at home that don't want to go nowhere because he got shit going on, but he want a plate. He couldn't come over and grace us with his presence and wish us a happy Thanksgiving, but he want a plate though. You can't. No, you can't get the benefits, bro. You can't have. You can't have your cake and eat it too. You can't have your cake and eat it too, bro. It don't work like that.
What are you talking about?
The fuck is going on? You are a heathen. I thought
I was bad. One day, dog.
No, he's not a heathen. Still, you just emotional, bro. And
niggas this and I'm gonna tell you this, another pet peeve of mine. If we saying grace, don't be over there picking in your plate. You're being disrespectful now. You got to get a guy his time. Give him his 30 seconds. And I'm gonna tell you, it's a minimum to prayer too, dog. It's a right time for prayer too. And I tell my people this. I got a brother named Reverend. He want to say hour-long, and he want to say hour-long prayers before we eat, man. The nigga been on starve to death by the time he get finished. I'm like, man, you waiting for God to come back or something? You'll talk till he come? Like, let's eat now, dog. You're here hungry.
All this food, it might take longer prayers.
Man, all it takes.
First of all, still, you full of shit.
All it takes is this right here. God is great. God is good. Thank you for the food we eat. Amen.
God will send you. Oh.
What if I'm not religious?
Well, if you're not religious, you have a right to opt out, but you better not be touching your fake plate, though. That's the whole thing. You have.
If I'm not religious and I opt out, the purpose of me opting out is to touch my plate.
No, because everybody starts at the same time. You can opt out. You can sit there and just keep your eyes open. You don't have to close your eyes.
It shouldn't be as hard to eat mac and cheese, my nigga.
Why do everybody got to start at the same time?
Because that's just how it is, bro.
It shouldn't be this hard to eat mac and cheese, bro. Just to eat mac and cheese.
And see, it should be rules even with mac and cheese. If you can't cook mac and cheese, don't make mac and cheese. Because I've had some horrible mac and cheese.
Okay, so we gonna start right here. So on a scale of 1 to 10, where does mac and cheese rate as a Thanksgiving food?
Oh, 10, definitely. That's especially in our culture, in our households, man. Mac and cheese. If a nigga ain't got mac and cheese at Thanksgiving and Christmas, dog, something is wrong with them. You should walk.
It's kind of criminal not to have mac and cheese at Thanksgiving.
Yeah, you should leave immediately. If I go over somebody's house and they ain't got mac and cheese, I'm bouncing, dog.
How many cheese is required for you still to eat somebody else's mac and cheese?
Well, I make mine good, dog. They can't be cheap with it, dog. You need at least 3 to 5 different kinds of blends of cheese, dog. You got to have the sharp cheddar. You got to have the mild cheddar. You got to have some Velveeta up in there. You got to have a little bit of, what's my other one? One aged cheese. It's like you got to put an aged cheddar up in there, dog. You have to have it right. You have to have butter up in there, dog. You got to have it right, bro. You got to put the right amount of eggs, not too much eggs. I can tell when people don't over-egg it. Some people over-egg it. You need 1 egg. And just take the whites out, dog. Don't be lazy with it. You don't need the yolk, nigga. You need the whites.
Do you like the crust of the top of your macaroni and cheese? Do you like the brown?
You have to have a chart. You have to have a chart, and it has to be bubbling. The macaroni and cheese is done, bro, when you see it bubbling at the top and it's burnt a little bit, like you see the brown, like the perfect brown, like the real oranges brown in there, bro. That's when it's perfect and it's bubbling and stuff like that. That's when it's right, dog. See, a lot of people make that white macaroni and cheese. When I'm talking about, dog, out the box stuff that tastes just like they don't put some powder or something in it, bro. That's not real macaroni and cheese, dog. You should throw that shit in the trash.
So you ain't fucking with Kraft. So Kraft couldn't sponsor your podcast.
You know what? Kraft could sponsor my, because you know what, I do eat Kraft if I'm in a hurry, but I always add my own seasonings to Kraft. Like if I do something, I always put a couple of my own. I need some sharp and I need some mild cheddar up in there.
So you said Kraft's blend is not good enough for you?
It's not better than mine. It's made for mass consumption. That's what it's for. It's something quick if you're being lazy and don't want to really cook. But see, I love my family, so I cook them real shit. I don't cook them no out the box shit.
Bro, what are you talking about?
I'm talking about macaroni and cheese. That's the most serious dish. That's the side piece. That and mashed potatoes, dog, sets the holiday off.
That's not true, but I'm gonna let you get that off right now. Head, macaroni and cheese is integral, huh?
It's a must-have. You gotta have. I mean, in a black household, you gotta have mac and cheese for Thanksgiving. If you don't, it's damn near criminal. Unless y'all are vegan or you fucking with people who vegan. That vegan cheese, that
That is
ain't
not
it, bro.
cool. Yeah,
That ain't
don't
it.
if
Like,
you're
don't
vegan,
make.
bro, don't macaroni and cheese, bro. Stop doing that. That's just not cool. Don't do
You
that.
shouldn't even try it. If you're a vegan dude, you just excluded from eating real macaroni and cheese. Just go with it.
Make something else. Yeah, to stop. Oh, I hate vegan everything. That shit.
See, my wife is vegan now, and this fucks me up too. Because I told her she got to start eating meat again, and she said, "Why? You get to eat what you want to." I said, "No, I don't. Because when I go somewhere, when I choose to go somewhere, oh, we can't go there because I can't eat this and that." But then she goes and she winds up eating half of my food anyway.
Oh, that's just gonna happen.
Well, yeah.
What's a red flag head when you go to somebody's house and you see macaroni and cheese? What's a red flag where you be like, yeah, I'm not gonna eat that macaroni and cheese?
Usually when it's sitting in a pot on the stove top.
Yep, that's it right there. If
That's the number one red flag. If it's sitting in a pot, like on the top of the stove, if you ain't got to go in the oven to get the mac and cheese, or it ain't plated, or it ain't like out in a pan that has clearly been baked, it's a red flag. Stovetop mac and cheese is automatic.
You
do not pass go. Do not collect $200. You discontinued.
So that's a 10. So we agree that's a 10.
Yeah.
10. Okay. Mashed potatoes and gravy for Thanksgiving still. 1 to 10.
I think that's about an 8 because you can have different variances of potatoes. You can have a baked potato, you can have a mashed potato, and all of that's all
baked
good.
Baked potato on Thanksgiving?
You know what? I've had baked potato depending on what kind of meat it is. You know what I mean? It's not right all the time. Mashed potatoes goes with everything pretty much, right? So I would prefer mashed potato. But if you don't know how to cook mashed potatoes, don't make them. And again, don't give me no box shit. Don't give me that stuff with flakes. A potato is not a flake that you pour milk in. You gotta have really, you know what I'm saying? Some real shit.
You had to start with some potatoes.
Yeah, you gotta start with some potatoes. A flake
is not a flake.
For me, mashed potatoes on Thanksgiving is a 5. It's just not important. It's just average. It's just not even.
I don't need.
It shouldn't be there. It shouldn't be there.
I don't think it's integral. I would give it. You know what? I might give it a 5 too. I don't know if it's 8 necessarily because you don't got to have that. Like you got to have mac and cheese. You know what I mean?
All right. How about all the green vegetables? Anything? How about greens on Thanksgiving?
Yes, you have to have some greens. Yes, you do.
It's important. It's integral.
Yes.
I think
scale of 1 to 10.
I think
10.
I'm gonna go 1 to 10. I'm gonna go like 8.
8.
It's not as high as a mac and cheese necessity. So like I would say actually 7 on greens specifically. I'm gonna go 7 because you can subsidize that with another green vegetable. Some people do it. Some people do. No, but some people do cabbage. Like I've seen cabbage.
Yeah, cabbage get cracking. Cabbage get busy.
Why don't you mix the cabbage with the greens?
I didn't say you couldn't. He asked me specifically about greens.
Yeah, and people do that. Yep.
And I don't know, cabbage, I would feel kind of strange, though, eating some cabbage and thing. I would ask him, are you skimping out on the greens?
I don't know. Cabbage is kind of hitting. I agree, though. Thanksgiving is definitely more of a greens thing, but cabbage is kind of fire. And I definitely think people don't take advantages of cabbage enough.
But my non-conformist ass is on some shit like, who said we have to have greens for Thanksgiving?
Yeah, I think greens, that's a personal preference.
Yeah, greens is important because you kind of need the green juice to go with all the rest of the shit be leaking into all the rest of the food. Greens is definitely more important than mashed potatoes, dog.
Yeah, and I think with greens, you have to be not selfish with it too because, see, I always make my greens with turkey bacon. I don't never put no other kind of stuff in there because you may have a homie to come over. This is when I was eating pork, I would do that. You may have somebody to come. I don't want them to feel excluded. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because I always think about everybody that's coming. Like even when I'm making a ribeye roast this year, right? I always cook part of it to where, because I've learned how to make it to where part of the meat is medium well and the other one is like kind of like a medium because some people like their stuff it different. So I think about everybody. You know what I mean? Because it ain't nothing worse when you go over some people's house, especially, gee, I'm not prejudiced. I love the white homies, but when you go over their house, all they meat seem like it's about to crawl off the plate.
I like my ribeye and ribeye roast medium.
Yeah, a medium is cool, but some of that shit be damn near raw. I went over to the homie's house one time, the white homie, he put a steak on the grill, dog, and just here it go, and threw it on my plate. Man, I went in there and put that thing in the microwave for about 10 minutes, dog. I said, man, you just go brown outside of it and leave the inside raw?
Okay, so ribeye roast. That is a Thanksgiving food. That's fair. People do have beef sometimes, but I don't think it's important.
It's not important.
Yeah,
Ribeye roast? No.
yeah, like a roast.
That's not high up there on
They
the
should
thing
appreciate
where
it, man. I spent about $200 or $300 on that cut of meat, dog.
Why the fuck did
Still.
you spend $200-$300 on the ribeye roast?
Because there's 20 niggas eating, dog, and I want to make sure everybody got enough. And plus,
and everybody got to be there for half an hour, so he got to make sure that.
Yeah, they got to come. See, it's the thing. You got to come. You just can't pull up.
Some
and just
niggas got to
pop
do
out.
an hour with this nigga, so he got.
Now, hold on. Let me go back. It's rules to the minimum stay. If you have to go to work, you can come and get you a plate because I want you to have Thanksgiving.
I always got to go to work.
If you got to go, like Head, if you're on your way to the station, like Head, you can get you a couple plates.
I always got to go to work though, still.
But you got to give that plate to somebody I like. You can't take my plate and give it to a nigga that's enemy of mine.
Nigga, what the fuck? How did you even know?
I just know, dog. Man, it's a feeling, dog. Like, man, like you don't give the homie, you go up there giving them the goods, dog. You don't give them some of my food.
What the fuck, dog? What? Who are you?
Tell Still to mute his mic.
Who are you?
You have to tell them who that you got to tell me who you're giving it to.
Okay,
Bro,
so that
he's big ass, emotional ass.
If it's a nigga that's under ban, dog, you might be looking at a ban, a possible ban.
Sometimes I actually remember why you didn't hang with us. You probably thought you just got way too much crazy shit and rules and shit. No, nigga, you can't get this to nobody I don't fuck with.
It's the truth, dog. They eat my food and shit, might be trying to figure out how to steal my recipes and all kind of shit.
That might repair your relationship if it's fractured.
Well, if it was, he'd have came over and apologized for the bullshit they did that got me in that place. Because I'm a genuine dude. I'm a nice guy. I don't just get mad at people for no reason.
I don't know if you're nice, nigga.
Yeah, I'm very nice.
I don't know if you're a nice man. So, okay. Now to my favorite dish for Thanksgiving, the most important dish, more important than any meat, dressing is a 10. Dressing is a 10.
Like, do you do cranberry sauce?
We can get to that later, but dressing.
No, I don't do cranberry sauce.
No, but I'm saying dressing
is important. Dressing is important.
Because dressing, yes, but dressing with gravy, must have.
I mean, however you want to.
I need the viscosity of the dressing to be.
It depends. If you cooking with somebody that got that dry ass dressing, yeah, you need some gravy.
Yeah, you need something to wash it down.
Some of that, dressing be dry as hell.
But I'm saying, dressing is what Thanksgiving. Dressing is the reason Thanksgiving is so special. I don't even know what's in stuffing.
Me either. Cornbread,
awesome.
But bread, that's all it is.
I know cornbread is in there, and I know bell peppers is in there. That's all I know.
I am waiting for dressing on Thanksgiving. That's the whole point of Thanksgiving is to get the dressing.
Because I'm gonna tell you, man, like my mom makes fire dressing, dog. It's kind of got a nice moisture to it, dog, but it's not overly moist. See, some people either make their shit overly moist, where it's like almost like a soup, and you tell them, see, this is not qualified.
I ain't never in my life seen dressing soup.
I saw somebody with some dressing, man, look like mud one time, dog. It was like
dressing
mud.
soup.
I said,
making this shit up.
I'm serious, man. No, I said it can't look like it. It doesn't qualify to be a dressing no more at that point. I'm telling you, some people don't know how to cook, bro. And people that don't know how to cook should just go somewhere, dog, or order them something and have somebody come and cook their shit for them.
Okay.
Or go get a plate from you.
Yeah, instead of subjecting somebody to your horrible food. Because I tell people when they shit is bad, I say, man, it's the worst shit I ever had in my life.
So we all agree that dressing is the most important.
I don't think it's more important than meat. Oh, yeah, you know what? You got to have some dressing. I get that. You know what? I think the meat is the most important thing, dog. The meat is the most important.
Not really, because the meat could always get crazy.
So if you went over somebody's house and they didn't have no meat, they just had all sides, you wouldn't be mad.
No.
I would be mad.
Not for Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving, if they had fire macaroni and cheese, fire dressing, and fire
that don't even sound
yams, right. That should have worked. I could eat that.
I would feel incomplete. I would feel incomplete. I got to have some kind of side, some kind of protein, dog.
So where do you put turkey at?
I wouldn't eat none of that shit. I wouldn't eat turkey. I'll walk around the store, give me a hamburger or some shit before I eat some turkey.
Turkey not a necessity, but I could see it being a staple. I think people don't even like turkey like that. They just make it because they think they're supposed to.
Well, they get a lot of makers. They get it for free too, dog. You got a lot of people that take advantage and they go out and get the free turkeys and shit, dog, and they go home.
I got no goddamn free turkey. What you mean?
Turkeys they be giving away and shit. Niggas always
New Jack City, nigga.
Mm-hmm.
Nino Brown, listen, turkey. I can understand why y'all have this issue with turkey. When I was younger, I remember turkey like that. But as I started to come into my adolescence, right before there, 7, 8, family started smoking the turkey. And that changed my whole perspective on turkey. Smoked
Yeah.
turkey or deep fried turkey. Still, you should see how big your face is in this camera, nigga. That shit look crazy. But
Oh no, I was
turkey,
looking at something.
smoked turkey and deep fried turkey is amazing. Like when I tell you that actually rescued turkey and Thanksgiving for me, because I had the same, as a black man, I had the same negative stigma about turkey for Thanksgiving until I got the first one smoked. My pops, good boy, used to take us. He had a partner in the alley. He used to work in his alley where these used to be barns and horses and shit in Compton near Los Angeles. And the dude used to smoke the turkeys. He would charge like $25 to smoke them. Right. And the first time I had smoked turkey, I was 7. It changed my life. The way you
That's
feel
probably
about
what I
turkey,
need, dog. That's
yeah,
probably what I need because I've never had a smoked turkey before. It
man.
probably
If you
changes
have
my
a
attitude
smoked
towards it.
turkey, a motherfucking smoked turkey is so motherfucking great. And when I tell you a smoked turkey might be what smoking does to a turkey is what steroids do to an athlete. The
I might have to
performance
try
is
that, man.
different. It's
I
just
might have
different.
to try that right there. I
It's
may
just
have
I
to
like
try that
smoked
right
turkey.
there.
I also like the honey baked hams when I was eating pork.
Now we finna get to hams. Hams would be the most important. If you're going to eat a meat on Thanksgiving, and that's your number one thing, the motherfucking honey baked ham.
That shit was
Honey
fire.
baked ham did used to be jamming though, like a motherfucker.
Remember they
And
had
and you have made fire sandwiches the day after. You can have breakfast.
Fire.
You can have ham and eggs for breakfast. You can have a ham sandwich.
That's
for
what
lunch,
I used to
dog.
like about smoked turkey. Smoked turkey, man. You could take the smoked turkey meat, man, take that smoked turkey, make turkey tacos the next day. You could just fry that thing right up. That's right.
Turkey tacos is definitely some black shit, dog. Because ain't no Mexican in the world who make no turkey tacos, dog.
I mean, what you got to understand, we improved on the taco.
You think so?
Yeah.
You said we improved on it. Well, I think we just made up some shit.
No, we just improved on it. We took the original idea and improved on it.
Actually, did you know that tacos are actually originate from the Middle East, dog?
Is that true?
Yeah, I watched this. I watched the Netflix special on tacos one day. It was really interesting. I just, I wasn't doing nothing. And they had a thing about tacos from around the world, and they showed the origin of the taco. It really comes from the Middle East because, in Mexico, they have a lot of Middle East origins in their blood. You ever look at some Mexican people and they look Middle Eastern, dog?
No.
Yeah, it was like there was a big thing, dog. Go watch it. I forgot the name of it, but it's talking about tacos.
I'm almost offended because I feel like Mexicans have the clear right to tacos.
They do. But they improved on a thing. But, from the Middle East, it was actually a lot of Middle Eastern settlers that went to Mexico.
Oh, you know what? Here, that's like when we was in Germany. Remember them little bread
I didn't go with you.
Oh, still, it was then us, huh?
Yeah, it was us. That was me and you in Germany.
The pita things. That's like a taco.
Yeah, it was like a taco, dog. And they eat a lot of pork over there in Germany. When we
They
go there,
way
all
too much
big ass things of pork.
And
me
beer.
and went to a restaurant. They put a big ass spam looking piece of pork on the plate.
Pork and beer. I don't know how them niggas live past 50 is beyond me. Pork and beer. Every meal, pork and beer. I'm like, bro, sausage and beer, brats and beer, bro. Chill.
Brats.
That's their brats. Remember?
Yeah,
was on that tour bus.
Brats
Who was calling
worse.
them brats? Who was calling them brats? Slim. It wasn't Chris. It wasn't Tech. Who kept calling them brats?
Oh, I don't remember.
Brat sound like a Chris
Your
Calico
memory
word.
way better.
No, it wasn't Calico. It was Calico, Tech, and Cut. Cut kept calling them brats. We throw some brats on the grill. Man, what kind of country ass shit you got going on, dog?
That's some country shit for real.
Niggas say brats. So I think ham is probably, if I ate pork, it's the most important meat. Like turkey, kind of obviously you lead with the turkey, but really it's about the ham.
It's definitely about the honey baked ham. When I did eat pork, that was the showstopper right there.
Okay.
Are you ever tempted head to go back to the pork and just sneak and get you a little piece sometimes, man?
Oh.
You would get sick as a dog, man. Because
The only thing I miss, to be honest, is breakfast from McDonald's.
I literally tweeted them and said, when are y'all gonna come out with a turkey sausage McMuffin?
Bro, man,
the
dudes can't even keep
sausage
the ice cream
McMuffin or the McGriddles. That shit fire, bro.
They can't even keep the ice cream machines operating, dog.
Why is your grown ass going to get ice cream?
Because that doesn't disturb me more because you need the ice cream machine to make it shake. The shake machine. Oh, we out of shakes today. Like it gets on my nerves. Remember we went to Popeyes, they ran out of chicken, dog, and closed the hour early. I said, how the hell y'all run out of chicken? Only in our neighborhoods, bro. Only in our neighborhoods.
Okay, where does Yams go for you still? Yams.
I would have to give, I almost got to say Yams is like a necessity, dog. You got to have some Yams at Thanksgiving, dog. I would say that's a 10 or 9.
Head Yams.
I'm going to go with, I'm going to say that's about an 8 or 9 for me.
Yams. Yams is fire.
Yeah, they do, especially if you get some good ones, dog. They're really good. People are not cooking.
Actually, you got to say the whole thing. Candied yams. Because regular yams, a regular yam is.
Man, that is not the one. Well, you know what? They got some crazy ways they flip it.
No,
they got some crazy ways they flip it.
They not just regular yams where you cut that motherfucker up and put it in the pan.
I'm gonna tell you one time. See, you know I experiment with food, right?
Yeah.
One time, what I did was I cut some yams up, right? Cut them into cubes and put some cinnamon over them, and I put them in the oven. And they got this nice little coating on them, but they were soft on the inside, bro. And I candied them on the outside. They were delicious, bro.
Have you ever made nasty food of your own still, or is your food good?
All my food is pretty good, dog. I'm a very good cook, and I'm not being arrogant either. I'm a very good cook. I'm probably like one of the top cooks on the planet, dog, for real.
Nigga.
I can cook very well, dog. I'm a very good cook.
You lucky I'm not a moderator.
Hey, I can show you better. G ain't disagreeing with me. G know I can cook.
I'm disagreeing with you for sure, but I'm just saying I didn't.
You just put hella. It's like when somebody walk up to you like, "Man, I'm the hottest nigga on the West Coast."
Nigga, I served Jay-Z in 2 bars his whole career.
Are you? Yeah. I'm better than Nas, Hov, nigga.
So I can't cook.
You didn't say you can cook.
I can cook very well.
You just said you just named yourself
your point.
as a top 5 cook on the planet.
On Earth.
I'm gonna tell you, I'm talking about as far as regular niggas, dog. As far as regular niggas sitting in their house, they can cook.
That's not what you said.
I will fuck my neighbor up. I will fuck the lady across the street up. I will fuck all of them up.
Well, break that shit down.
I will fuck all of them up. Now, am I emerald? Can I go in and just make anything with the little garnishes and shit on the side? No, I don't do that. But when it comes just straight cooking some motherfucking food, from a hamburger to a motherfucking roast to some barbecue, hell yeah, I'm the ultimate nigga.
All right. Sometimes you gotta just let niggas live.
Exactly.
I can cook, head. I'm gonna tell you, head. I make up shit to you. If you ever taste my big steel apple cobbler supreme, you would trip out on it.
Okay.
I improve on a lot of stuff. I make an apple cobbler.
All right.
Why the fuck are you making an apple cobbler?
Because I found out, man, I love apple pie, right? But I found out, like, I experiment with stuff. I said, man, it'll be fire if you can add these additives. Because I always wondered why, when you put the, the little crinkles on top of certain pies, I said, why do they eliminate the crust? The crust, that flaky crust, is one of the best parts. So I add both of them, right? And I put some dumplings in there, bro. I put a few raisins in that motherfucker, dog, some cinnamon, and it's just bomb, dog. And you got a whole bunch of it. You can make a cobbler, a big one, instead of a little bitty pie.
All right.
What food should be included in Thanksgiving, but is not included in Thanksgiving?
With food, I think Thanksgiving you can have. I wouldn't mind having some French fries sometimes.
Who is the countryest nigga in the world?
Fried potatoes. Fried potatoes are good, dog. Sometimes I make scalloped potatoes. You know what I mean? Scalloped potatoes is good. Sometimes you got to flip it, dog.
French fries. I'd say potato salad.
Well, potato salad should be a staple. Potato salad.
I'm not mad at that.
Potato salad could be really instrumental in making Thanksgiving a much better holiday. It's not enough cold vegetables. Because when you think of cold stuff on Thanksgiving, you're going to think of fucking cranberry sauce. And cranberry sauce is such a hit or miss for everybody.
Yeah.
I don't really fuck with cranberry sauce.
There's no in between with cranberry sauce. It's either good or bad.
You know what's underrated? A good salad.
Man. But
G said that earlier.
that's just niggas in general. Niggas do not want to include salad in the meal.
Yeah,
Well,
a
you know-
good
you know-
salad, a good salad take you there.
Really, as far as your diet, dog, if you eat meat and a bunch of different stuff, man, a bunch of different proteins and carbs, you should have salad because it actually regulates you. That's like a health thing too. You should eat a salad with your meal.
Well, no, you don't have to eat salad specifically. You can eat any green vegetable because the chlorophyll provides mucus for your dookie to slide.
There you
Good
go.
shit, Professor.
Fucking asshole. Who is this fucking still?
No, why you said good shit? Head is smart.
Why you got to call him professor?
Man, I wasn't even trying.
You said you said common brothers can't have information. Okay, pumpkin pie or sweet potato pie?
Man, sweet potato pie for sure. Who the fuck eat pumpkin pie, man? That's just the worst shit in the world, man.
A lot of people eat pumpkin pie.
It's not the worst shit in the world. Ambrosia is the worst shit in the world.
I actually like some ambrosia, dog. You don't like
ambrosia?
Of course
you do. You would.
There's something wrong with being an ambrosia eating dude, huh?
Yes. Ambrosia is disgusting.
You've never had the right ambrosia.
No, ambrosia, the concept of ambrosia is disgusting.
What's worse?
It's a bunch of Cool Whip with pistachio nut, jello, gelatin mixed in with nuts in it.
Okay, what's worse, ambrosia or coleslaw?
Ambrosia. There's nothing worse than ambrosia.
Coleslaw, G?
Coleslaw is not really. Coleslaw is such a hit or miss. It's like a soup. Like I've only had one or two good coleslaws in my life. And I probably had 100 coleslaw.
Fan, but I'm not mad at it either. It's like I can't picture coleslaw. Coleslaw is like something you should eat with fish to me or something like that.
I've had some fire slaw on a fried chicken sandwich before.
I've had it like that before too. It's good.
I think Kentucky Fried Chicken had a decent coleslaw
back in the day.
Yeah, back in the day.
Well, I'm gonna tell you where they sell a good potato salad at in the box. Go to what's the big store, dog, that you go to? Smart and Final. Yeah. Smart and Final actually has a good brand of potato salad, dog. That's like a ready-made one, and I don't fuck with too much ready-made shit, but they got a really fire potato salad. Yep.
My mom get that one. Yeah, that's not bad.
They put the little whoop on it, the season.
Yeah, they do it season and stuff.
Got to put the whoop on it. So certain things you could actually put the whoop on, like pre-made potato salad. You could put the whoop on it and bring it back. I actually met somebody who bought Glory Greens and put the whoop on it and brought it back.
You know what? Going back to your question, what I would actually like to be included is fish. I think it's not enough fish.
I think fish. Yeah, I think fish. Yeah.
What kind of fish?
I would be okay with white fish or salmon.
A salmon, yeah.
Yeah, I think salmon is appropriate for that. You know, salmon is a good piece of protein too.
And you would think they was right by the water. How they didn't include fish in those catches?
It was the white people, bro.
White
people the natives was fucking with fish.
So you can say that white people have pretty much ruined everything they put their hands on. Is that what you're saying?
Everything, yeah, except late night television. They
you know what?
They do that shit great.
They have a way of perverting. They have a way of perverting everything.
See, I wish Peter was here to defend the white race right now.
He wouldn't defend
white people ruin pretty much everything except late night television. They kill that shit.
He would agree with us though. Like, white people don't mean to be it. They just be trying so hard and just they just try too hard. You know what I mean? That's the problem. Like, you don't got to try that hard. Like, white people are naturally okay people, but then they start trying so hard for certain things that they just go too far. Like, slavery was a simple concept, right? And it wasn't the greatest concept in Africa. You know what I mean? But they just had to take it and just put this little whoop on it and really fuck it up. It was already not the greatest thing, but then they just took it and fucked it up.
100%.
Yo, I just went and saw Dave Chappelle's his traveling theater show that they wouldn't pick up because they canceled it. And they had what's his name? Jon Stewart on there. And Jon Stewart said, I wrote it down because I want to remember it. I'm gonna tweet it at some point. But Jon Stewart said, white people are scared to death of black people. They're so scared that one day they're going to wake up and do to us what we did to them.
That is true, bro. That's fair. I understand why.
True. Yeah. And it's a lot of white guilt going on right now. They giving money left and right to Negroes.
And they just won't give niggas reparations.
That's what I'm saying. I want reparations, bro. We got a podcast. That's cool. You know what I mean? That's cool stuff. We need some reparations, though.
Corn.
They
Corn
gave us
is
a podcast, Glasses.
corn is an underrated Thanksgiving food. Corn is corn
I
could
like
be
corn.
great. Corn could be great.
Corn
Like
could be great, but it could be horrible too. If it's in the wrong hands, it could be very detrimental.
it's tough to mess up corn.
I've had some bad corn, dog. It just tastes bland, like it's been boiled for too long, and there ain't no salt. Like the basics, dog. It ain't no love. Like I like to put butter on my stuff, salt and pepper. I want you to feel like I did that with love.
You want to die every time. Every time you eat the food, you want to make sure there's enough ingredients for you to die after you eat the motherfucker.
Gee, I have a theory, man. I think when it's God's time for you to go, you go whether you healthy, dog, or whether you. I don't think you. I think you can rush the process. I do eat a lot better than I used to, G. You know, I'm down 50 pounds.
I think God gives us a right over our life, and then niggas who be lazy say that bullshit.
No, not really, because I actually eat right.
That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying when the concept that God has our names in the book, and any day you just die, you could die. Yes, in theory, you could die any day. But the worst thing you could do is make bad decisions based off the concept life is short, right? Because you could make a decision, like you might see a guy, like if you're a woman, and you might see a guy you want to sleep with, and you sleep with that guy, you get pregnant. And you knew that wasn't a long-term decision. But the effects of that night in question could make that life that you thought was going to be short very, very fucking long. So I think we kind of tend to cop out as gods and our responsibility in society when we say like, oh, God has a name in our book so we can eat all this butter shucked and jive salt.
No, see, it doesn't work like that because like you said, God gave us free will too. But I do think this. I've seen people, G, that smoke cigarettes every day. They smoke cigarettes. They do a whole bunch of shit and live to be 95, 96 years old. Now I've seen people that are extremely healthy, dog, drop dead of heart attacks. It's the oddest thing to me.
But again, if you put it on a balanced scale of how much one or the other is happening, I just read a story. The oldest woman that's been documented to ever live was like 130 or something, and she smoked a cigarette every afternoon.
But would you want to live to be that old though, dog?
Yes.
Hell yeah.
To be 130, you start shitting on yourself.
I want to be as long as I can be.
I want to see how y'all fuck this shit up.
You know what I do want to see, bro? I just want to stay alive long enough, dog, to see aliens come to this planet, dog. For them to really, they've already kind of revealed it.
What you mean? You already seen some of these. You seen some of these motherfuckers. You seen some of these motherfuckers.
Like I think I want to see the lizard people and shit like that, though, dog. The people that's living in the Antarctic and shit, dog. You know what I mean?
What
just
the
some
fuck
shit
you be reading? You be reading the tabloids, man.
No, them ain't tabloids, bro. You got to do your research, dog.
Have you ever made mashed sweet potatoes?
You know what? I'm not mad at that idea. I haven't personally did it. I think certain shit you don't pervert. Like I keep telling these niggas, stop putting the shrimp in the macaroni and cheese and all this just so extra shit. Mac and cheese is supposed to be, that's a staple.
I like
mac and cheese.
I like
sometimes it can hit. Yeah, sometimes it can hit.
Fire.
Yeah, shrimp
like
mac.
People just doing too much, and you can know it's a nigga behind that, dog. We just do too much to every damn thing. We get a car, we want to put rims on it. We get a motherfucking macaroni and cheese, you got to put motherfucking shrimp in it.
See, listen, I know y'all come down on the black man on your podcast. We don't come down on black man on this podcast.
I love my black people, dog. Y'all my brothers.
You just said it's a problem with us putting rims on our car.
We do overdo shit. We overdo shit sometimes.
GM put rims on the car.
You don't need no seafood and no macaroni and cheese that just do not go together to me, man. What if I don't like shrimp and now you don't fucked up the macaroni and cheese by putting all this other shit in there?
Then take your ass somewhere else.
And the shrimp is the damn roach. You're not even supposed to be eating the damn shrimp. The shrimp is a damn roach. That's the roach of the ocean.
So you don't eat shrimp?
Hell no, I don't fuck with shrimp. If y'all fucking with shrimp, y'all might want to eat pork. No, I don't eat no catfish either. I don't eat none of them motherfucking sea urchins.
You don't eat crab?
Nope, I don't fuck with none of that shit.
Do you chew tobacco?
That's a different, dog. I ain't say I was flawless, dog. That's a difference. I ain't gonna eat no roach either, though.
But you gonna chew tobacco?
What the fuck?
That don't have nothing to do with nothing, dog. I chew pure tobacco, dog. Pure tobacco. Why you telling all my business out here?
I'm just saying. I'm just asking questions.
Yo,
I'm just asking significant questions in regards to health.
Artificial roaches.
I don't eat shrimp, dog. I don't eat that. I don't eat no tilapia. I don't eat no non-genetically modified the GMO shit. That's a tilapia, dog. Artificial fucking fish. I'm not eating none of that shit.
Still, Do you know what tobacco is?
Man.
Chewing tobacco.
Man, we talking about food. Tobacco ain't got shit to do with what we got going
Nigga,
on.
you
dog.
chew it?
Do you chew gum? Do you like chewing gum?
Yeah, I chew gum every one. No, not that much no more. I'd rather have I'm more of a breath mint type of guy.
So do you think breath mints are found in nature?
No.
Oh shit.
Hey, what plant sprouts breath mints, my nigga?
They
Dog,
got a mint plant.
You got to understand what I'm saying, bro. Some shit is going to be man-made, dog, but not fish, dog. You're not supposed to be able to make no fish. The moment they start cloning food and stuff like that, bro.
Still, we human beings make everything.
Well, I'm going to tell you this, bro.
They make
80% of
limbs. They make. You take Tylenol?
yeah,
The only thing
They
human
make
beings.
Tylenol, my nigga.
Yeah.
I'm going to tell you this. Did you know
Do
that
you
80%
take
of
vitamins?
plants?
Do you take high blood pressure medicine?
Hey, you got to understand, I'm 50 years old now, nigga. It's
Do
a
you
whole
take
bunch
medicine?
of medicine I take.
Hold on,
Yes, a whole
stop
bunch
acting
of
like
man-made
50 years
shit.
old is
No,
nigga, you
but I'm
supposed to
just
live
saying,
to 100.
I
just hit the halfway mark.
I take my vitamins every day, dog.
So do you think which plant do they get their vitamins from?
I don't know, head. Like, what, man? What do this got to do with some food, dog?
What tree do your vitamin C grow on?
And actually, aspirin do come from a fucking tree.
I know from fir.
Willow tree bark.
And actually, the more I learned about cannabis, nigga, I done started smoking weed till I was 50. I smoke me some good weed. I don't even take aspirin.
Okay, but what I'm asking you is, what is your gripe with man-made products if all you do is consume man-made products on a daily basis?
I try to keep them at a minimum, bro. Only the ones that are necessary, like medicines and stuff like that, bro. That's a gift from God. You know, medicine, he gave the doctor the brains to go out and, you know, make this chemical compound and put this shit together and we cool.
That's
but I'm going to tell you, though, natural supplements, bro, are better cures for stuff.
What the fuck? Are you, like, I don't know if this is a podcast personality or you
bro,
serious.
Y'all asking me questions, bro. I'm giving you my answers to them. I'm giving y'all my honest answers. Y'all my friends. I'm answering honestly. CG, one thing you did is you gave me the freedom to be honest with my answers, dog. I'm honest.
I see.
My problem is your problem with artificial shit, and all you do is consume artificial shit.
No,
when the last time you had some orange juice or some regular juice?
Oh man, I'm gonna tell you this, bro. Pure orange juice is fire.
No, that's not what I asked you.
Some pure juice?
No, that's not what I asked you.
What did you say? What did you say last time
You're
I had
not even
orange
listening.
juice? I am. You asked me when the last time I had some pure orange juice was. I'm telling you,
I didn't say pure. I said when the last time you had some juice in general.
Oh, juice. I just drank some juice 2 days ago.
What kind of juice?
I had kale, pineapple.
He drunk juice in that sauna. He got juice in the refrigerator right now.
No, I drink juice all the time.
Okay, pineapple juice, right?
Yep, I love pineapple juice.
All right, so do you think that they don't fuck with the pineapple juice? You think they just put the pineapple in a big ass juicer?
Of course, they have to put some preservatives in their shit here for if they just took juice from out of the thing and it's not consumed immediately, it's gonna be rancid. So of course they have to put little things in there to keep it fresh.
Consume shit that's man-made on a regular basis.
Yes, they do, but that's irrelevant to our conversation right now. That's a necessity.
Your beef is with man-made products.
I didn't say that was a beef. I said a particular product. I said tilapia. I don't want to eat no clone.
It's man-made, just like your juice.
Okay, here I get your point. But
my point is, what you're consuming is actually worse, and the reason why it's worse is because there's more people drinking juice than eating tilapia. So that means they got to make more of it faster, which means when they start fucking with it and shipping it out, they got to fuck with it more than they fuck with the tilapia.
Thing is, I don't drink as much juice as I used to.
All right.
I don't drink as much juice as I used to. But I'm gonna tell you what I have discovered, G. You know,
bro, we smart niggas still.
G, I'm gonna tell you this. Once you've had a glass of freshly squeezed orange juice, I'm talking about real where they put it in the juicer and have that. Once you have that, bro, you don't want no more other kind of juice, dog.
That's how I get my juice every day.
Hey, let me ask you a question. This is a conversation I was just having. Would you want to know, like, do you want to, like, okay, for instance, if you could, like, say a burger, you like burgers. Mm-hmm. If you could see every facet of the burger before it got to your plate, would you still eat it? Like you saw the cow. Hold on, wait, hold on. You saw the cow being born. You saw what it did as a calf. It raised up. You saw what it ate, what it did, everything. Then you saw the cow being slaughtered. Then you saw the beef being handled by humans. Then you saw beef being transferred all the way to the restaurant, people handling the restaurant, and then onto your plate. Then you saw the tomato. You saw the tomato being born. You saw the sprout. You saw the people harvested. You saw where it went.
You
Then
ain't
you
got to
saw
go
the
through all
cheese.
this. I answer your question right now. I'll still fuck that shit up.
No, you
Okay.
wouldn't.
Yes, I would.
No,
I'm
you
gonna tell
wouldn't.
you, I've seen the whole process of this. I'm gonna tell you with some scary shit though, bro. See, I'm gonna tell you something, bro, and because y'all do a lot of reading, right?
It's on that finger.
Pigs are actually very intelligent creatures, right? Pigs are very intelligent animals. It's the saddest shit in the world to see them things being slaughtered. When they walk into the thing, you'll see them start to pause because they know what's going on. And they get to communicating with the other ones. They get to screaming and shit. And they get to pushing them motherfuckers in there, dog. It's almost like seeing a bunch of niggas like, no, hell no. Hell no. Y'all not going to let niggas trying to run and getting caught, getting tased and shit, dog. That's some sad shit, bro. When I saw that, dog, that was one of the reasons I stopped eating pork because the Bible says so, dog, and because I saw them things getting slaughtered the way they was. I said, this is fucked up right here.
That's the point.
This is fucked up right here.
I've had the opportunity to actually take a chicken from a live chicken, break neck, feather it, all that, process it, go through the machine and cooked it and ate it. That's how I decided I wanted to eat meat.
See, y'all forget I'm from Ohio originally. Gene, you
That's
saw the part of Ohio.
That's from a long time ago.
I've been to Amish country and everything else, dog. It's some fucked up shit.
Where does Rose play into the equation?
Rose? I think Rose are a very good piece, dog. I don't think they're a necessity, but I think it's good to have them.
I think Rose are a necessity.
Especially when they hot. The warm ones, dog, and they buttery, dog.
I don't think they're a necessity.
I don't think this is a necessity, though, bro.
I'd rather have some fire cornbread than a roll.
Oh,
I think Rose are a necessity. I think gravy somewhere is a necessity. I don't quite know which thing you put gravy on, but you need something with gravy on Thanksgiving. What's one thing here if you could get rid of forever out of Thanksgiving? Not ham, because obviously we don't eat pork. But if it's one dish that is a Thanksgiving specialty, you could get rid of and it'd be gone for the rest of all eternity, what would be that one dish?
Cranberry sauce.
Is that bad?
It's some real white people shit. That shit don't listen. Here's the thing. This is the thing. Think about this, right? The reason why this is gonna sound really bad. I don't know why I'm even talking about this, but the reason why, remember how you used to tell me like white people build laws, they build laws with back doors in them so they can get out of them for themselves.
Yeah.
The only reason that you would need cranberry sauce is because you fucked the dressing up.
That's definitely a headism right there. I'm gonna start calling your little euphemisms headisms. That's a headism right there.
Am I wrong?
Low key, you're not wrong.
You're not wrong, dog. You're not wrong.
I just never thought about that. Niggas really, yeah. Okay, still, if it's one Thanksgiving dish you had to get rid of, one Thanksgiving dish you had to get rid of permanently, nobody can never have it, and society gonna come to you and be like, you know, this is the thing you got rid of. What would that one thing be?
Y'all gonna be mad at me, man. I just talked about the little pigs getting slaughtered, dog. I would say no more hams. Let the pigs live, dog.
Man, niggas ain't gonna even. Oh,
you know what? I would have to go with cranberry sauce, like he said. I would probably go with cranberry sauce because it would be some people, because people are supposed to be happy on Thanksgiving. There would be some very upset people if they didn't have their ham no more, bro. So I would say cranberry sauce.
No black people tripping about not having cranberry sauce.
Man, people would probably kill me over a ham, though, dog. If I got rid of the ham, dog, the honey baked ham, they'd probably come and shoot me, man.
I know some people personally that'll do something to you.
Yeah, I probably get my life would be in danger, dog. I couldn't do that. Cranberry sauce it is.
I know somebody personally that'll do something to you fucking with that ham.
Good Bar seemed like a honey baked ham eating dude.
What's funny is he a honey baked? Yeah, he used to eat ham. He used to ham for sure.
I think we all eat hams. I'm gonna tell you one thing. I'm glad that it's gone, man. And I can't believe I actually used to eat them, dog. I'm glad chitlins don't play it out, dog. I used to hate
chitlins will never play out. Chitlins is a New Year's Day thing, though. It's not really Thanksgiving. I mean, people do make them on Thanksgiving, but it's more of a New Year's Day. Gumbo and
in
chitlins.
Ohio, when I came up, dog, we ate we ate chitlins on Thanksgiving, on Christmas, and
Chitlins
they was
is
good.
fire.
They was fire, dog. They was
Yeah.
fire. But when you see the process of how the motherfuckers, anything somebody got to put in the sink and pour a little cap full of bleach in there, dog, that mean that's some bad shit, dog. My mom used to put bleach in them motherfuckers, dog, when she cleaned them. My mom would spend 2 days cleaning them chitlins and shit, and they wouldn't have a smell after she got rid of it. She did all this little shit, dog. It was like a secret, dog. Like she had a recipe. She would pour them motherfuckers in the sink, dog.
That's why your ass so crazy, because you've been drinking, eating bleach.
Cap full of bleach and shit. No, she cleaned them motherfuckers out, dog. And then she would boil them motherfuckers, clean them again. They had a process, dog. That's why I never ate chitlins over nobody else's house, dog. Because I was like, I don't even know if they clean these motherfuckers. You know, it's a nigga somewhere, dog, taking the shit right out the thing and just pouring them motherfuckers in some water and putting some onions and seasoning shit in them and just serving them. Niggas wonder why they shitting on themselves when they get home, dog.
Bro, what the fuck?
You know, it's a nigga somewhere doing head. I ain't lying. Am I lying? It's somebody in the project somewhere, dog, that's just taking.
Wait a minute. Hold on. Why they got to be in niggas in the projects make the best chitlins? They clean them.
Well, it's somebody in the hood somewhere, dog.
Why got to be us still? Why can't be some white person? Dog. Why people have hate chitlins?
Actually, I'm gonna tell you this:
the Mexicans have three pies.
Mexican people eat. Yeah, they eat three pies. They eat chitlins. They call them tweepers, though.
Yeah, they white people.
You know
said
what,
Mexicans
bro?
are white people?
Sure. No, Mexicans aren't white people, G.
White people like tacos.
We like tacos.
I love tacos.
Me too. We black people like tacos. We from LA. We mix with Mexican. Everybody that's from LA, especially the east side, you mix with Mexican. You didn't grow up your whole life living like a Mexican. You wore Cortez. You didn't ate elotes. You didn't got the fruit from the fruit man. You done had tacos and burritos and shit your whole life. We was doing Taco Tuesday for that was a thing. That wasn't a thing that the corporations used. We was already mixed.
Well, let me ask y'all this while we talk about Thanksgiving. Head, what are you most thankful for in your life right now?
My thoughts. I'm most grateful for being able for being a free thinker, for being able to be in complete control of my thoughts. You know, what's interesting is like, because I was thinking about that, like people who are paralyzed, paraplegics and shit like that. It's like, damn, they must feel like shit. But then it's like, not necessarily if you won with your mind. If you won with your mind, I feel like that's the ultimate freedom. I remember talking to Taxstone. He was in jail, and I was like, damn, like, you know, he called me from jail. He was like, you know, just telling me about it. And I was like, damn, that's fucked up. Like, he was like, bro, he's like, my body's in jail, not my mind. And
I've been trying to get Taxstone on the show, dog. I fuck with Taxstone.
That was like some crazy shit. That's just a dope concept to think about. So I'm most grateful for my thoughts and my brain being detached, because now that my brain is completely untethered, I'm able to fathom shit and think on my own without being tied to traditional thought process.
I call it your joystick is out of the system.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I mean, how about you, Charles? What are you most thankful for?
The Loke is thankful for the past. You know what I mean? Like, I learned so much out of history. Like, I feel like we don't take advantage of history enough. We don't read about history enough. We don't consume it, and we don't understand that it's most likely going to repeat itself. So I'm grateful for history. I'm grateful for the history that I know and the history that I'm going to know. It's just going to impact my future greatly. What the hell are you thankful for, Still?
You know what? I'm thankful for friends, man. I just thought about it, man. I've been friends with y'all for 17 years, man.
It has been 17
Like about 17 years. I've known y'all. I've seen Head grow up, like literally. You know what I mean? I remember me and him was standing on the corner one day trying to scrape up some money to get some wiener schnitzel, dog. Like, just, you know, seeing everybody's progress and growth, bro. I'm a person that gets rewards from seeing my friends do well. You know what I mean? I'm really like a dude. Like, I'm actually proud of Kendrick and Top and all of them. You know, I'm like, them some cats we know when they made it. You know what I mean? I'm really grateful, dog, for mental health, bro. One of the things I recommend everybody do, I think people should go see therapists, dog. I think people will find out stuff about themselves, bro, to just become a better person, dog. I'm always trying to elevate to become a better person.
That's
you know, cool. I go to therapy, dog. I'm not ashamed of it. I go see a therapist, dog, every week, every few weeks. You know,
you need one for sure.
Oh yeah, for sure, bro. I'm
No,
gonna
that's
tell you,
crazy.
bro. I'm gonna tell y'all something. I was just diagnosed, dog. I was diagnosed bipolar,
Man,
dog.
I don't believe that shit.
No,
You,
seriously, bro.
yeah, I know, but I don't believe that shit. You just a moody nigga.
You know what, bro? And it's different levels. See, our problem in the black community, and I'm being serious right now, is that we don't
I
take
know
our
you.
mental health straight.
I'm not gonna let you turn this into fucking Charlemagne shit where I
No,
gotta
but
talk about
listen,
mental health.
hold on, bro. We're not gonna do that, but it's important I land on this because this is part of me being thankful, right? We all, dog, we all hear words like bipolar and get scared, like, oh, that nigga out there, he might flip on us. No, oh, no, it's not that, bro. I don't want to be the moody old nigga, though.
You are.
I don't want to be the bro. I want to be as level as I can. And I'm getting a lot better, and it's something that I work on. The first thing you can do is acknowledge it, dog. You know what I mean? You have to acknowledge the problem, bro, and say, you know what? I'm working through this. I'm trying to get better because I want to be a better person, bro. I want to be the old dude that my grandkids enjoy going to go see. Not like, man, we going to go see this old mean motherfucker. He nice sometimes, and other times he mean. No, I don't want to be that person. I want to be Norman Steele the whole way through. You understand what I mean? I
Yeah.
always want to be who I am because when you start, one thing about me, if I've always been really self-aware. If I'm doing something wrong, I've apologized to you for shit I've done.
Sometimes,
And,
rarely.
you know what I'm saying? But I will apologize. Now, if it's some shit that I really feel strongly about, everything ain't got nothing to do with being bipolar. Sometimes I just disagree with some shit, you know?
Honestly, still, bipolar is a very simple term, and it could be broad, it could go really far, or it could be pretty narrow, but it's real. But again, sometimes I think we don't embrace all of the emotions we go through. I think point of life is embracing it all, the lows and the highs, but not one thing me and Head really got close with is we don't always let our outside life affect how we talk to each other. If I'm in a bad mood, I've learned how to compartmentalize that and don't bring that to head.
Well,
It
that's
don't
something
matter
that,
how fucked up my day is.
well, that's something that I try not to do, bro. And one of the things that I do work on, dog, is really just being a good friend. And I think I am a good friend. It's like I think I try to be there for my friends, and I don't call everybody my friend.
So you're such a good friend that niggas can't have 3 plates at your motherfucking
Oh, you
Thanksgiving
can.
dinner.
I'm talking shit, dog. Y'all can have whatever y'all want, dog. You can go on my fucking refrigerator. Don't even try that, nigga.
Niggas can't have 3 plates.
My
Okay, let me
friends,
ask you a question though. Still, if you
uh-huh.
came, if you came home one day, like say we haven't talked, you just
Mhm.
came home and I'm in your refrigerator in my drawers, you not tripping?
I'm gonna be asking where the fuck my wife is at, nigga. If you in your underwear and shit, you know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? But I'm not gonna trip about you being in my refrigerator. Like I said, you like my little brother.